The same fucking bullshit over and over. Help me! I'm sorry.
What is up, guys? Back at you with another video. And today we're going to talk about the top 10 reasons why low tier God is a fucking idiot. And when I say idiot, I mean this guy is fucking retarded. Below retarded. I have no word I could use for dumber than brainless, because this guy is dumber than someone without a fucking brain. So let's get into it. Number one, poor grammar. This guy's like, what, 36, 37? And he has the grammar of a third grader. Cut to precise, properly spoken etiquette. Cognitive being used as a noun. Rebuttal being used as a verb. This guy literally claimed that he used to read a dictionary for fun. Were you just looking at the words, or did you read the definitions too? Because that's not how you read a dictionary daily. You can't just look at the word and then put it onto a piece of paper. But this is Dale Wilson we're talking about. This guy is a special case. This guy is beyond retarded. You are too fucking big. You are too old to be making these simple mistakes, bruh. Your grammar is absolute dog shit. Like, if you check his Twitter, I already talked about this before, but cereal with water. He didn't spell cereal right. This guy had several opportunities to realize that he didn't spell cereal right. He was all like, nope, let me post it. And then I'm gonna pin it so people could see it. They could see how smart I am. They could see that I like eating cereal with water, which is another reason why he's fucking stupid. Trolls started making usernames to tell you how to use these words properly. We keep telling you, I know you watch the videos, that cognitive, your favorite fucking word, is an adjective. I think you don't know the difference between nouns, adjectives, verbs. I mean, my nigga, you're almost 40 years old. So obviously you know what Schoolhouse Rock is. But I think you need to go back and watch some Schoolhouse Rock. So you can learn your basics of the English language. Alright, enough of that. Number two, he's not smart enough to feel stupid. There's special cases like this out in the world. There's a lot of people who aren't smart enough to feel stupid. But this hits Dale incredibly hard. This hits Dale so hard. It affects every aspect of his life. He, the dumbest people on the planet are the people who don't even know they're dumb. And that's exactly what Dale is. This guy walks around thinking he's so fucking smart, using cognitives as a fucking noun. And he gets on stream every day talking to yes men over here talking about, yeah, guys, you gotta respect my cognitive. I'm the smartest guy walking this planet. You see, when I was a kid, I was bullied because I was smarter than the rest of the kids. And I'm starting to think, were you smarter than the kids on the short bus? Of course you weren't. you didn't even get to ride the short bus. You had imaginary friends probably, and you were smarter than your imaginary friends. You know what, Dale? You're a lot sadder than I thought you were. This guy hops on stream every day for like the last how many months? I don't know. And he goes, scrolls through people's Instagrams, scroll through people's Twitters, scroll through people's YouTubes, hating and hating and hating, talking about, oh man, this shit corny as fuck. I mean, I could do so much better than this. And most of the time when he's talking about things, it's shit that he does himself. I know you guys heard about what happened recently, how he went off on that guy what's his name? Rage. I don't know his name. I wasn't really paying attention. But he called him a professional clout chaser because he does reaction videos. Well, nigga, look at your channel. Talk all that shit about people doing this and people doing that when you do the exact same shit. Just like how you always talk about black people doing typical black shit when you do that shit every single day. You do it in front of a live audience and then you turn around and try to put it on other people.
Dumb people are always blissfully unaware of how dumb they really are.
This guy always be showing his cucking it bitches on Instagram and stuff, talking about, oh, look what these hoes do. These are red flags in a woman. This is why you can't trust a woman these days. You see, but me though, I'm in love with a real woman. You see, like my woman don't do these kind of things. Like these girls, they're all the same. They're all carbon copies of each other. I'm trying to tell y'all, y'all need to break out of the mold of being simps. We can't let these women prosper in our society, man. But Elena literally does all of those things, and he's still simp over her, and he sucked her toes on stream for money. A couple streams ago, he was looking at like I guess an Instagram model post shit working out, and he was just ragging on her, talking about, oh, why you gotta post shit if you at the gym? Like that's unnecessary. You're obviously just trying to thirst trap. Well, guess what Elena was doing that very day, the same day, earlier that day. This dude thinks we're stupid. Most of the time when he's talking about females doing this and that, we know he's just projecting about Elena. Because he wants to change these things about Elena, but he knows he can't because he's too much of a fucking simp. He's a little bitch. Simping for Elena is actually number 4, by the way. This guy always puts on this fake aid, like, hey guys, I'm this alpha male. I don't need no bitch in my life. Uh, I don't need anyone. And these girls, they don't affect my exterior. They can't pierce my cognitive. They can't mess with me. I could be single all the time and it won't bother me. Not one bit. Well, I mean, you were suicidal over Elena for quite a long time, and I'm pretty sure you still are because you have to pay her bills so she could go out with Omar, take care of his kids. I know that shit hurts still. Paying child support for a nigga you don't even know. But that's not gonna stop him from sucking Elena's toes on stream for some money. What a fucking hobo. You must be a fucking hobo at heart to actually do some stupid shit like that on a fucking stream. Oh, if you donate the money, I'll do it. If you donate the money, yeah, I'll do it. We knew the reason why you did it mostly. Well, of course you did it for the money, but you probably did it because you miss Elena so much. You're probably getting tired of DT. Probably getting tired of Lazarus. I'm sorry, DT and Lazarus. It's just that asshole is torn apart. I mean, he can only get booty busted so many fucking times before he starts getting tired. If Dale was actually smart, he'd be all like, "Yeah, guys, I was putting on the act. I'm not actually this alpha male. I'm just a regular dude." This guy really thinks he's a fucking god. Like, oh my god. Like, you look at his name, and you'd be like, oh, that's just a nickname for YouTube. No, this guy actually thinks he's a fucking god. What a dork. 6'5" dork. What a nerd. Let's talk about number 5. He's just now understanding that he needs to upload Salt and Rage to get views. It's been years of people telling him that this is how you get views. This is what people want to see. But now it's too late because now he's struggling to get 10K views on a fucking video when he used to usually be racking in 40 to 50K. It's too late now. And your channel's gonna get shut down anyway because you keep on doing fucked up shit like laughing at people committing suicide and doxing your own goddamn viewers because they beat you in a video game, bro. You could have done this years ago. Maybe people would have more respect for you. But when you're an idiot, you get things start processing in your brain a little bit more slowly. But in Dale Wilson's case, it goes really slow. As in, it takes him years to understand what someone could understand in like 5 seconds. His cognitive is slower than a snail. If you actually had a brain, Dale, you would actually be endorsing these troll channels. You would actually offer to partner up with them. But no, you're too much of a sensitive little bitch. You don't like being made fun of. You can't laugh at yourself. You don't like these edits because they expose you and they make you look like a fucking clown. So you have to take it upon yourself to put all these flashy little edits to try to make yourself look good. When people just want to see you fail. People want to see you at your worst. That's what's fucking funny about you. That's why people want to watch you. People like watching a train wreck. And then when you try to make yourself look good, censoring 95% of the goddamn video, you think people are going to sit up there and want to watch 10 minutes of white noise? Who am I kidding? Of course you do. You're Dale Wilson. You're a special kind of retarded. You're a special kind of brainless.
Okay, number 6. This is regarding fighting games. This dude is too stupid to practice. He's one of those people that are all like, oh, I could be good at games without practicing. I don't need to practice. Dude, it doesn't make you better than anyone if you don't practice. If anything, that makes you dumber than everyone. If you feel like you don't need to practice, you already lost. This guy never practices at Street Fighter. He wonders why he wonders why he's always losing. He doesn't understand matchups. He doesn't understand how his own character works. He plays all of his characters damn near identically. I'm like, you can't play Urian like how you play Falk. That's why you sit up here, lose all the goddamn time. I mean, you're still losing badly to Season 1 characters. You're still losing to the base 16 characters terribly, showing that you have no knowledge of the game whatsoever. You're just spraying and praying. Maybe if you just took time to sit down and practice. Like most of the time in a match, when you're crying, oh, this shit easy mode. Oh, look at this nigga. Look, that shit easy. That combo. You don't even know what you're talking about. Because you can't even do the crap yourself. Like, for example, when you actually played Bison. That shit was embarrassing. Dale, if you practice at fighting games, Dale, you would actually be somewhat decent. You probably wouldn't be just Diamond after like what 4 or 5, half a decade. You wouldn't still be just Diamond.
Maybe Ultra Diamond, Master. You could be up there if you would put your ego aside and actually practice the game. Maybe you wouldn't even hate the game as much as you do if you sat down and practiced. And half the characters you call easy mode are the hardest characters to play in the game. Way harder to play than Urian. Like this dude sits up there and calls Chun-Li easy mode. Okay, play with Chun-Li. And he's gonna be like, absolutely not. I don't play with no corny ass characters. Wonders why he always loses. Gets bodied. Like, I would have quit playing fighting games after I got 50 0'd. You got 50 0'd by a non-professional player. Punisher doesn't even enter tournaments like that. And you got 50 0'd. Bro. You're persistent, I'll give you that. You're persistent. I mean, not in the moment, because you fucking rage quit all the time. Instead of taking a loss and be all like, oh, let me just watch the replay so I could improve, see what I done wrong. You're just gonna sit there, cry about it for like 5 minutes, and then scroll through your chat looking for a gym member committing treason? Oh shit. Number 7. He claims to be a boss, but works at GNC. Nigga, you're in your late 30s working at fucking GNC in Lancaster. Bro. Nigga, if you're working at GNC at 36 years old, bitch, you better be a manager. But apparently he's a cashier, just some guy that just be sitting down on his phone all the time. I'm like, what kind of boss do that? If you were a boss, you'd walk up to a manager and be like, hey man, I'm like almost in my late 40s. I need something I could consider a fucking career. Could I be a store manager? Could I be a manager of some sort? But no, you're fine with having a kid's job, low tier guy. Because I mean, that's where you are mentally, right? 3, 4 years old. I wouldn't even give low tier guy the credit of being acting like a teenager. Because mentally, he's a fucking toddler. In his head, he is a goddamn toddler at the monkey bars. Talk about, no, monkey bar mine. Because he makes up all these fantasy fucking rules in his head. Like, oh, you don't get to see the windscreen when we play Smash. Huh? No one cares. Wait, what do you mean you don't get to see the windscreen? You did this shit with Uno too. I don't want him to see the windscreen. Huh? This is what I mean. He's a fucking toddler in the head. This shit is really embarrassing. Like I'm getting secondhand embarrassment as a 17-year-old, bro. Knowing that knowing that there's people out there that act like this in their late 30s, this shit is scarring. This shit makes me scared for the real world when I finally get out there. Cause who knows? There could be another low tier god out there. We just don't know yet. Nah, who am I kidding? People can't be this fucking stupid, right? Alright, number 8. This guy still thinks he could get into Hollywood. Nigga, if you actually believe you could still get into Hollywood after all the shit that you've done, there's thousands and thousands of hours of you being a total piece of shit. Like, there's people in Hollywood getting canceled for something they accidentally said. But no, there's countless 30-plus-minute rants of you being a terrible human being. How are you going to get into Hollywood? How? The only way you could get into Hollywood is by looking at a picture of the Hollywood sign on Google. That's it, because they're not going to let you in. Especially Hollywood now. Do you know the entertainment industry is controlled by a lot of vocal minority SJWs that get offended by everything? They won't let you up the steps. How could you possibly think that you're going to get to Hollywood after laughing at a man committing suicide? That shit is an okay, period. You basically shut yourself off from Hollywood with everything that you do. You dox people's information. That shuts you off. You always talk about race this, race that. You're always hating on other races. You're always hating on your own race especially. They're not going to let that shit fly. You made fun of a trans player. You're cut. You make fun of LGBTQ. You're cut. You make fun of rape victims. You're cut. You make fun of children that were abused. You're not getting in. How could you think that you could get through Hollywood? Like, what do you think Hollywood is? You think Hollywood's metaphorical? You think Hollywood is like heaven or some mythological plane of existence? It's not. It's somewhere in California. And you cannot have all that shit on your record in order to be in Hollywood. And you can't convince them otherwise. You can't be all like, oh man, that was in my past. Because you've done this shit for years on end. Take Robert Downey Jr., for example, dealing with problems on his way coming up. But then he changed all of that. He changed into the actor we know today. You haven't changed at all. You keep doing this. You keep doing fucked up shit. What you should have done is after Viscount blasted your ass, you could have been like, this is a time for me to change. If I really want to be in Hollywood, if I really want to achieve my dream, I need to set an example. I need to make sure I am the person that I want to be. I need to make sure that I am a person that could be respected in Hollywood. But no, every single day you're saying, oh, how can I be the biggest piece of shit ever? I wonder. Laughing at a man committing suicide? Okay. Fucking idiot.
Fucking idiot.
Number 9. We're getting close to the end. He thinks he could stop the trolls. Dude, how many years has this been going on? How many trolls have you dealt with throughout your entire YouTube career? I mean, if the trolls haven't stopped then, what makes you think that they would stop now? The trolls begin with you acting a fool and end with you shutting this all down. Like, you can't just flag troll channels and expect them all to just disappear. Nobody's scared of you, Dale. Nigga, Elena's not scared of you. Your cats aren't scared of you. So once you flag a troll channel, another one's just gonna come up. Like, are you that? How stupid are you? This is gonna go on forever and ever and ever and ever. But you're gonna keep on going like, hey guys, make sure we flag this channel. We're gonna take out these trolls once and for all. How many times are you gonna say that? How many times are you gonna lie to your people? Talking about, oh, we're gonna take this troll channel down and he's gonna be down once and for all. Like what? Did you think trolls were just gonna disappear after you got rid of some of the bigger channels? No, more and more will show up. More and more will come. There will be another generation. There will be another generation after that. Because people love fucking with you and you don't know how to make it stop. But it's easy, low tier God. It's fucking easy. But when we're talking to Dale Wilson, nothing's easy. This guy is dumber than brainless, like I say.
Dumb people are always blissfully unaware of how dumb they really are.
Reason number 10. This guy unironically talks like a motherfucking Power Rangers villain. This is the cringiest shit I have to deal with. I mean, I swear I'm never gonna watch this guy again after we get his channel taken down. That's why I'm here. I'm just here to make this guy hate himself so much that he either takes his channel down himself or we get YouTube to take his channel down for him. I don't want to watch this guy anymore. This guy is fucking cringe. This guy talks like a Power Rangers villain. That's so embarrassing. He's in his late 30s talking like kids at playtime. Like, do you not think about how embarrassing you look? I can only imagine how embarrassed Elena feels when she hears you talking about, oh, gem crushed, alchemy dust acquired. Like, dude, you got your whole girl sitting right there and you're talking like that. You go on these long ass rants about trolls, talk about, oh, I would just choke that nigga out and I would just enjoy it. Or I want to get you in a room so we can have an ass naked fight to the death. Like, why do you talk like this? It's not even a character. It's clear that Dale Wilson isn't a fucking character. This guy is a straight nutcase. he calls himself a deity, unironically. He's like, I'm a boss. I am a deity. Like, this guy, he watched too many cartoons as a kid. He sat too close to the TV. And now he's a guy in his late 30s that's pathetic as all fucking hell. If you guys have made it this far, I just want to say that I had fun doing this video, and I'll probably have a part 2 coming along depending on how Dale behaves. So stay tuned for that. Shout out to the goons. Shout out to the goons, baby. I'm not gonna ask for you to subscribe because I don't plan on having this channel that long. I mean, I'm just waiting until Dale gets terminated. And yeah. Fuck Dale, ban low tier god. And yeah.